Welcome to Black Friday 2024. This year has been a very interesting one in the paddleboard space. You probably noticed a lot of the companies have been hurting, and frankly, that pain is turning into a good thing for you, the consumer, because there's really some good deals this year. Deals that we have not seen before. So what we have done here at Supboard Guide is we've gone through and we've kind of sorted, filtered, researched all the different brands, all the different companies, and we're here putting together our list of our top recommended Black Friday deals for the season. So our goals with the video are really to make it so you don't have to do all the research yourself. Every board, every brand that we're talking about here today are good quality boards from good quality brands that we can strongly and easily recommend to you. They're boards that we've tested for the past several years. And like I said, there are some really good deals out there. So let's dive right in, stick with me, because some of these deals are better than anything I've ever seen. First up, Black Friday deals from iRocker. These are some of the best deals that I've seen from iRocker, probably in 4 or 5 years. So really it's a great deal and you can take advantage. What they're doing is they're offering $100 off their iRocker, Bluefin, or Ultra paddle boards. Now, once you go to add one of those boards to your cart, you're also going to get a free nautical paddle board. So it's essentially $100 off their board and then a BOGO on top of that. And I mean, so that brings their, they're all around 11 down to $599, their cruiser down to $549. My favorite, the Model X, the Model XL from Bluefin, down to $699 or $799. And when you go in, so I'll go in and, if I want to buy the Model X, for example, again, the price goes down to $699. They've got their 7 different color options. And when you go to add it to the cart, it then pops up and you get to choose either the Cruiser 10'6" from Nautical or the 10'6" from Nautical. The names are a little bit weird, but they're just their $300 nautical paddle boards. And that's a complete nautical package for free. And so it's their compact package, compact paddleboard, compact pump, and the compact board. You can just select which color you want, which board, add that to your cart. That is free. Now, one thing to pay attention to that I would have totally missed had I not spent an hour kind of going through all these deals is down at the bottom, after you add a board to the page, you can add on, they have their You May Also Like section, where you can add on different Black Friday deals on accessories. And they have some really good ones here that I haven't found another way to get to this accessory deal unless you do it the way that I just the way I just said. So they have an electric pump and battery bundle that is normally $229. So it's their electric pump and portable battery, so you can kind of put it in a bag and carry it out to the lake and pump it up there instead of plugging it into your car. That's only $59. That is the best battery / pump deal that I've seen. I've scoured all the different sites. If you need a pump and a battery, that is what you want to get. And just note, if you already have paddleboards, you kind of have to go through this process to find the deal, but once you do, you don't have to buy the board. I might get in trouble for saying that, but it's a killer deal. They also have a really good deal on their kind of waterproof backpack for $39 that comes with the speaker. Just some really cool accessory deals, but you unlock those after you add the board to your bag. So kind of bottom line from iRocker, you can save up to $500, get that buy one, get one, and just really have a great deal from their boards. My top recommendations would be the Model X or the Model XL probably at $699 or $799. Fantastic deal. And then again, take advantage of all those accessories. The next deal that I just think is fantastic is from Sea Gods. Now, if you haven't checked out our reviews on Sea Gods, you got to go check them out. They are absolutely the most beautiful boards you will ever see on the water, period. When I unroll those things at the lake or the ocean, wherever I'm at, I have never once taken them out to the lake and not had someone say, "Where did you get that board?" Because they are literally works of art. They commission local artists to design essentially a painting on your paddleboard. They also are really high quality materials, construction process, very passionate paddlers, and just make really cool boards. And I've never seen their boards this cheap. So they are right now doing a Black Friday sale, no code, no link, nothing required, 50% off on their boards. So you can get their Diatom 10.6, normally priced $1,300 for just under $650. Their Elemental Wave, again, $650. These are boards that are almost always over $1,000. I've seen them go on sale in the past for like 20 to 30% off, maybe, when they're like at the very end of stock and trying to get it out, maybe on a Black Friday. This is on everything across the board. So if you're looking for a sup that is absolutely a piece of art, but also still really well made and constructed, you got to jump on this deal. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it is fantastic. My personal favorites, again, this is very personal from a look standpoint. I'm a really big fan of the Soul Flyer. It's kind of a newer board that they came out with, and it's just gorgeous. From a performance standpoint, my favorite personally, again, is the Skyless CX board. So go take a look at all their boards, check them out, but don't miss this deal because I don't know if you're ever going to get 50% off of Sea Gods again. Next up, we have Black Friday sales from Thurso Surf. Now, Thurso right now are running their paddleboard pre-Black Friday deals. I don't have any information on if they're going to get better. I kind of don't think they will because they are really good right now. You save basically 40% on their paddleboards, and then you get a free deck bag with any SUP purchase. So it's a nice, $20 or $30 add-on. The big hook there is the 40% off their boards. Now, Thurso, I really do like Thurso just in general as a brand. They make really good high quality boards. You've got carbon fiber rails, knitted drop stitch, you just have, dual air fusion. They're rigid boards. The shape is just really nice from a glide perspective. And Thurso is always one of kind of the fan favorites when we've got all the boards pumped up, at the office. Everybody comes in, they see their kind of woodish look, and it's just the colors. A lot of people like them. And so to be able to snag one of those boards at 40% off is just a really good deal. You've got their Water Walker 120 down at $450, so a 10-foot board if you want more the Water Walker 126. The 11-foot board, it's only $529. So really go and take advantage of that. And yeah, they've got everything from the kid SUPs all the way up to their max multi-purpose board. Everything is on sale with Thurso right now. And at 40% off, it is really going to be tough. It's really going to be tough for them to beat that going forward. So Honu is a brand out of Australia, and it is one of my personal favorite brands. Their SUPs are more on the high performance side of things, but you're not paying the Starbird, the Red Paddle Co. prices. So Honu usually does not go on sale much more than like 10, maybe 20%, even on Black Fridays. This year, you actually have a couple boards that are more than 20% off. First of all, the Byron, it's just their standard all-around board, 10'6", 4.75 inches thick. Every single person that I put on that board, as long as they're under the weight capacity, the feel of on the water on the Byron is just top notch. That one right now is 30% off. So that takes it down to $507.50, which again, for a performance level SUP at a $500 price range, I haven't seen it this cheap. I would take advantage of that if you're looking for something, again, more performance oriented. They also have the other ones that I like, their Sorrento, their touring board. It's down to $712. Their Seaton, it's a 10'8" compact SUP, and currently it's my favorite compact SUP, just personally. It's $872. I've taken that board to Hawaii, I've taken it to Portland, I've taken it a lot of different places. It is really good performance in that compact design. Under $1,000 is a killer deal. And then probably my favorite board from them, which won't apply to as many people, but their Bondi, that's their Surf SUP. If you haven't read the review that Bill and I did on that, go check it out. It is by far the best inflatable Surf SUP that I've ever paddled. And you can get that right now, the Bondi 9'5" for $801. So a lot of good stuff from Honu. Again, higher performance boards, spectacular prices. I don't know if they'll offer the 20 to 30% off again. So take advantage. And the one that I almost forgot, the one that they actually have the best deal on is their Airly 8'6". That's their kids SUP. And it is 40% off right now for $345. If you have a child that wants to paddle something that doesn't feel like a boat, that's just dragging them in the water, you know, just kind of slow in the water, but a little more athletic, a little more higher performance, this would be actually my top recommendation. It was my 10-year-old, well, now 12-year-old, but when he was 10, it was his favorite board by far because of that performance, excellent feel on the water. Next on the list, Black Friday deals from BOGOs. Now, BOGOs is very well known for their inflatable chairs, their inflatable docks, in addition to their inflatable SUPs, kayaks. They just have a ton of different products. And for Black Friday, they don't have necessarily a set discount or a set dollar amount that they're taking off their products. But if you go to their site, to their sale page, you'll see they have a lot of different things on sale. You just kind of have to sort and filter and find. Now, I just wanted to highlight some of the best deals that I think would be applicable to our audience. And first is actually their inflatable Adirondack chair. Now, I mean, we're Supboard Guide. Might be a little weird to recommend a chair, but I got to tell you, their chairs are cool. Like, they really are. I love that Adirondack chair. And right now it's 50% off, which brings the price down to $174. I mean, frankly, $350 is a little spendy for me on an inflatable chair, but that $174 price, again, the chair's cooler than you think. Next up, the kayak deals. They have their Zeppelin Arrow at 50% off, so that's $500. And I can tell you, I have tested that Zeppelin Arrow, and it is a really well-built kayak that's super fun to take out on the lake. As far as paddleboard deals go, the three that I want to highlight are the Wolf Arrow, that's 20% off, the Breeze Arrow, that's 30% off, or their newer Lowrider Tandem 11'6", that's 20% off. So you still can save some decent money on their paddle boards, but some of their better deals are actually, again, on the kayak, on the chair, on some of their docks. Bluefin now, the British company. If you're over in the UK, they do have different deals, and so make sure you check those. I'm gonna go over the deals here in the US with Bluefin. And Bluefin is somewhat similar to Boat in that they have a lot of deals going on, but it's not a set discount price. So how I look at Bluefin on their SUPs, in their SUP package, they literally give you the paddleboard and the kitchen sink. You get every single thing you can almost imagine. And that's just kind of how Bluefin is. So if you like the kayak seats, the extra paddles, like all that, it's included in their kit. So you take one of their best deals right now, it's their cruise. So their cruise normally is $600. And again, it comes with the kayak seat, comes with that extra paddle blade. It is discounted 36% off, down to $381.65. How they came up with the 65 cents, I don't know, probably a conversion from British pound to the US dollar. But it's a really good deal, and it gets you a complete package for under $400. Now on that deal, when you go to it, they do have 4 different color options in 3 different sizes. You have the 10'8", the 12-foot, and the 15-foot. The 12-foot and 15-foot right now only have 1 color option available, so I don't know how long those are gonna last, so jump on those if you want that sooner. The other one I wanna highlight is their Cruise Carbon. This one, they do have 58% off, so it's a bigger discount, but unfortunately right now in the US, all they have is their 15-foot board. So if you're looking for a tandem board, then this one would be a great one to jump on because it is $467 right now. So again, Bluefin has a lot of different deals. You have to kind of sort and filter and go through them, but they do have some really good buys. Outdoor Master, which is, I mean, if you followed us for a while, Outdoor Master makes some of the best, if not the best, paddleboard pumps in the world. So if you don't have an electric pump yet, do yourself a favor and get an electric pump. iRocker had that really good deal. Outdoor Master has some really good deals as well. It really does change the game for paddleboarding because instead of spending that 10 to 15 minutes pumping up a board, you can kind of just pour your cup of coffee, sit back and relax while this does all the hard work for you. And right now, Outdoor Master has 25% off their entire site. So anything, I mean, even if you want their ski gear, glasses, they've got a bunch of different stuff, but obviously we're going to focus more on the paddleboarding side, and that's where I want to focus on their electric pumps. They have their Shark 2S right now, and so that's their rechargeable electric pump. So yes, you can plug it into the outlet in your car, or you can run it off the battery. Super slick. Regular price $139.99. You get 25% off that. The other one that I think is a really cool little deal is their Catch-A-Lot 2 Mini. It's $60 normal, again, 25% off. And this is a super tiny one that if you're traveling and plug it into a car, it's a really good option there. So again, 25% off site-wide and Outdoor Master. The only bummer is their Shark 3, which is my favorite pump, right now is sold out. So if they get new stock on that, jump on it. Other than that, I would look at those other two pumps. Okay, next up we have Gilly. Now Gilly is always, to be honest, one of my kids' favorite ones because they put really cool turtles and manta rays and things on their boards. They're always lightweight, but good performing subs, and so we always do generally like Gilly stuff. Now, when you go to their website, you're gonna be a little surprised because they don't have Black Friday just plastered everywhere. Which I don't quite understand because they still have really good deals. They basically have Black Friday deals, but they're not advertising it as such. So I do want to highlight a couple of the ones that I think are really good to look at from Gilly. First, you have their 10-foot 6 or 11-foot 6 Air, so the Gilly Air. Those right now are 40% off. So that makes the 10-foot 6 Air $330, and then the 11-6 Air is $405. There are limited colorways available. Right now on the 10-6 Air, I'm only seeing 3 different colorways. So if you do like one of those colors, you kind of better jump quickly on that. The next one is their Adventure Sup. So that's their kind of their all-around 11-foot or 12-foot version. It's kind of a cross between an all-around and a touring board. And so a little faster, a little more geared towards if you want to go on longer adventures, and just really fun boards in general. Those boards are $280 off, so it comes out to about 37%. And again, like the Gilly Air, you are limited somewhat in colors. Right now on the 11-foot, I'm only seeing the yellow and the blue. And then on the 12-foot, I'm only seeing the blue. So go check out Gilly, see what deals they have, but pay attention to what colorways they have available because they are selling out at some of these prices. To be able to get some of these boards below $400, below $500, it's a really good value and a really good buy. Next up is Atoll, or Atoll. To be honest, I'm not sure exactly how you say it. I've heard even Atoll say it different ways. So Atoll is always that company that tries to make one board and make it really well. So they essentially technically have 2 boards. They've got their 11-foot and their kids board. So the 11-foot and a 9-foot board. The 11-foot board they do have in about 5-6 different colors. And that board right now is on sale 50% off. So it's a really good buy. Takes the board from $799 down to $399. And if you are someone that wants more of a mountain vibe look to the board, where they've got a buffalo standing on top of the paddleboard, I think it's kind of a cool logo. Like, definitely 2 thumbs up for Atoll's logo. It's a really good time to buy that. I do like the shape, the overall shape of the board. The feel of the board on the water is really nice. Again, they kind of go with the one shape, one size, but it is a good size and it is a good shape. So the 11-foot down to $399, and then for a young teen, they have their 9-foot board down to $275. So it's a good opportunity to get a good kids board at a really good price. Moving on to our next deal, we have Nixie. Now Nixie has some really good sales on both their paddle boards and their paddles. To be honest, their paddles are some of my favorite, both from a look standpoint and a performance standpoint. But first we'll cover their boards. So Nixie, they're kind of doing about 30 to 40% off of the board, depending on which board you get. Their Newport, which is their all-around, their Monterey, which is kind of more of their expedition, and then their Venice, which is their cruiser yoga board. Those are all about 35% off, so they range from $495 to $525, which is, again, a really good price. Nixie does a really good job on their construction. They're very rigid boards, they feel good on the water, and just really high quality construction, really good attention to details. And so if you like the Nixie style, I really do think that you'll like those boards. We typically find smaller paddlers really like Nixie SUPs. Doesn't mean that you won't like them if you're larger, but if we kind of lay out all the boards on the lake and people go pick, Nixie's always at the top for the smaller paddlers. So if you fit that, definitely take a look at these deals. And then their paddles. Their paddles, right now you can get their 3-piece adjustable, their 3K carbon fiber sup paddle, normally $230, on sale for $189, so not a crazy huge discount, but it's already less expensive than I would expect for that paddle, and it's just a really good high performing paddle. And they also have some where they have 3 different sizes, where it's an 86, an 88, or a 94. Personally, I like the 86, the smaller one. It lets me have a higher cadence, which has led to faster speeds for me. But again, you got to choose which side that you like, and they're just gorgeous paddles, well designed, really well made. Nixie also has some good deals on some of their ponchos, their changing gears, their hats, and just overall, they just have some really good deals. So Glide Sup is actually a local company out of Utah, so we always like talking about Glide. And the more we review Glide, the more we like them. They're kind of known for their bright orange colors. They do a lot of rentals with their hardboards. And they are some of the most stiff boards that we have tested. So really good quality construction, really good attention to detail. They always are priced fairly well already. And so we don't usually see like a 50% off or a BOGO or anything like that. We're not seeing that again this year, but you still get a really good price. So for example, their O2 Retro, it's a 10'6" board, normally $559, normally $699, which is a good price for that board. It's on sale, $140 off for $559. Their Angler, so their fishing subs, they have their O2 Angler and their O2 Mako fishing subs. Those are $160 and $180 off, and really come with a really nice wide platform, stable platform for fishing. Really good option there if you like to fish. And then their best deal is actually on their Godspeed MK2, which is kind of their fast cruiser / race hardboard. That is $679 off for just over $1,000, which I haven't paddled that one before, but it looks really cool. In the end, so go check out Glide, really colorful, fun, stable, sturdy boards. So Greenwater Sports that's kind of the recommended place if you're looking for a higher end performance sup. So think Starboard, think Red Paddle Co., think Tahi, some of these more legacy brands. They do usually cost a little bit more. And so best time of year usually is to buy during Black Friday, and they do have some pretty good deals. They have, when you go to their site, you kind of have to sort and filter because they got a lot of different boards, a lot of different brands, a lot of different deals. The board deals that I wanted to highlight, first up, the Red Paddle Co. 10.6x32 Ride, and this is their special edition sup. So it's normally $1,400. They have it on sale for $799 right now. It's purple, which I like. It comes with the Titan pump. Red Paddle Co., the 10.6 Ride is just one of the best feeling boards that there is. They have 2 side fixed fins, and at first I didn't like that, but honestly, it performs fantastic. You don't have to worry about pulling the fins in and out. It's very stable. It's a thinner sup, so 4.75 inches thick, and just has that more of the glide feel on the water. And again, it's one of the all-around favorites across the office, and to be able to get $400 or $500 off on the special edition, or sorry, $600 off on the special edition is a killer deal. I don't know how long that's gonna last. The next one that I wanna highlight is the Red Paddle Co. 11.3x32 Sport sup. Now this is one of my personal favorite touring boards. It's fast, it's sporty. It's right now $525 off. They have limited stock, so jump on it. Comes with a paddle, brings the price down to $1,224. So yes, it is a little bit more expensive, but normal priced at just under 1,800 bucks. If you're someone that wants kind of that next sup purchase, looking for something that's a little higher performance, this is a really good option. And just in general, Greenwater Sports, again, go to their site, check out all their deals. They'll have a lot of different boards on sale, and those boards, the boards that are on sale may change throughout Black Friday. All right, so that is a wrap on Black Friday 2024. Lots of really good deals. So if you've been waiting to buy a paddleboard, like always, now is the time. Again, it's cold outside, but it's the best time to buy a paddleboard. You know, some of my favorite deals as we went through all of those, that iRocker, the BOGO really stands out, really cool. The Sea Gods, the 50% off. If you want something higher end, you know, higher performance from Honu, Thirst, just all those brands, really good deals. I hope this was helpful and saved you some time. So instead of searching online for all the best deals, you can just watch this and then spend some more time with your family and your friends this holiday season. As always, if you've liked, if this has been helpful, please give us a thumbs up. And follow our channel. We'll continue to put out some good stuff from me, from Bill, from the team. And if you have any questions or comments or see any deals that you think we missed, drop those down in the comments below. There will also be a link where you can go to the site and check out all the deals. Just again, to kind of help it from a navigational standpoint to save you time. So with that being said, I know it's cold, but I hope to see you out on the water soon.